Hello friends. Today I want to tell you about a very unusual device that I assembled with my own hands. I am fond of creating various electronic DIY projects and robotics. I develop many of my devices based on the Arduino platform. I think many home engineers are familiar with it. One day I had an interesting idea. I wanted to have a home lamp that looked like a street advertisement. There are such colored neon signs in big cities. When you drive in the evening by car through the metropolis and look out the window, everywhere you can see beautiful luminous inscriptions, logos and advertising. I think it's beautiful and romantic. I decided to collect myself such a luminous souvenir. A miniature illuminated sign that can be placed on a table, to make it look like street advertising. I thought for a long time about the best way to do this. I didn't want to use real neon tubes. I need my sign to be small and have animation. For starters, I bought a regular photo frame I bought from IKEA shop. This is a standard wooden structure for a paper photo. You can see that there are inscriptions and a logo here. The top is clear acrylic glass. It just looks like a drawing with letters and stars. But in fact, this frame has one secret. If you apply power here, the frame will begin to glow very unusually beautifully. All these symbols and letters will flash and shimmer like a street neon sign. My project is powered by a 220V electrical outlet. For this, a 12V power supply is installed here, but the frame can be connected to the battery. As an example, I will connect a wire to a large battery from a professional video camera. I also assembled this battery myself. I turn it on and you see how my frame suddenly starts glowing beautifully. There is an inscription pulse. This is the name of my YouTube channel. Below the inscription digital technology. Above it says video production and there are yellow stars in a circle. When evening comes and it gets dark outside, this frame looks very nice on the table. I would say it looks romantic. There is a complex software algorithm that controls the animation. These are various control commands that are constantly changing. It doesn't look like a computer. The light is alive. He is constantly changing his switching scheme. Modes are not repeated. Sometimes the blue inscription lights up, sometimes red. All this has active animation and looks interesting. How do I make glowing letters? Let me show you how the frame works inside. Here I had to work a lot to make the letters look smooth and not like individual LEDs. First, I came up with a general drawing of my LED frame. Then I installed LEDs on the board. Their coordinates roughly repeat the location of my drawing. It was very important for me to create smooth lines for the letters. Usually in cheap LED signs, the LEDs themselves are visible. I don't like this option. I took a sheet of black cardboard. Using a Graphtec Silhouette Cameo cutting plotter, I cut out my design in paper. I cut out my own drawing on it so that each LED illuminates only strictly its own area. Each LED should highlight its own separate symbol. Light should not fall on neighboring letters. To do this, I took thick black cardboard and made a segmented frame out of it. Each section corresponds to one character of my drawing. Light does not penetrate into the neighboring cell due to partitions. In order for the light to be diffused, I used a matte white film. The light is more even. Individual LEDs are not visible. With this design, I got the ability to enable and disable each symbol separately. Moreover, each letter can consist of several LEDs. The result is such a neat, pretty light frame. I really like how this device turned out. It's great that you can do it yourself and use any pattern. This frame will be in a single copy, which makes it truly unique. The back side of the frame does not look very nice, but I didn't worry about it. No one will see the back of this device. Therefore, I did not try to cover everything with some kind of lid. The insides of my device can be easily seen. Here is the Arduino Mega microcontroller. This is the brain of my project. It contains firmware that controls all the LEDs in my LED frame. The LEDs are located behind a sheet of black cardboard. Outside are stretched colored wires that are connected to the Arduino board. Of course, all this looks technical, not aesthetically pleasing. But the main thing is that everything works. Of course, in this video, I will not be able to teach you how to assemble exactly the same design. But I want to share with you an idea, a concept. This concludes my video. I hope you like my project. Put likes, I will be pleased. Bye everyone.